Greetings, students. This week we're going to discuss specifics concerning your educational journey by looking at your degree plan and your college plan here at STC, and we're also going to talk about STC's divisions and departments. Let me give you a little bit of information, which is, first of all, going to help you fill out your activity, and second of all, is going to help you understand STC's details a little bit better. So what is a major? Well, a major is what you plan to study and what you declare to admissions and records. Right now, I am concerned with what you're majoring in while at STC. Some of you may be transferring to another college later, which is fantastic, but for this assignment, I want you to focus on the here and now of your major while at STC. Now, some of you may say you're just getting the basics, and if that's true, then you're going to probably be following the Interdisciplinary Studies degree plan. I have provided two links on here for you. One is a link to all of STC's majors, and the other is a link to STC's change of information form, which includes a change of major category if you need to take care of that with admissions and records. Now at STC, we offer several kinds of degrees. The highest degree we offer is actually a bachelor's degree, which is a 4-year degree program. That is highly unusual for community colleges unless the community college is so incredibly awesome and it gets special approval. Usually community colleges are only allowed by federal and state laws to offer 2-year programs, but sometimes there are exceptions, and we at STC are an exception. You can receive 2 different types of bachelor's degrees at STC, both of which are terminal degrees, meaning that you have completed all of the requirements and you hold the real deal. There's no transferring after receiving these degrees, and they don't lead into another degree. The degrees we offer are either a BAT degree, a Bachelor of Applied Technology, or a BAS, a Bachelor's of Applied Science degree. Specifically, there are 3 majors in the Bachelor's of Applied Technology, which are Computer and Information Technologies, Technology Management, and Medical and Health Services Management. If you're going after the Bachelor of Applied Science degree, your major is Organizational Leadership. Our most popular degree, of course, is the associate's degree, and associate's degrees are always 2-year programs. But there are different kinds of associate's degrees. So if you are pursuing an associate's, make sure you tell me which of these specific ones you're going after. The first kind of associate's is called an Associate of Arts, or an AA degree. It is a transferable degree, meaning that after you finish the 2-year degree, you can transfer to a 4-year college or university for the next 2 years of the bachelor's program. Most liberal arts and social science majors, and also you'll notice business administration majors, fall under this degree. And you can see the specific degrees on the right-hand side of your screen. There is also a specialized Associate of Arts called an Associate of Arts in Teaching, or an AAT degree. And this is also transferable. It is, of course, for our education majors, those who are planning on being elementary, middle, and high school future educators. Another type of associates STC offers is called an Associate of Science degree, or an AS degree. This is also a transferable degree, and it includes the math and science majors like biology, chemistry, computer information systems, computer science, engineering, mathematics, physics, and pre-pharmacy. So you can see those majors listed on the degree plan, or on the listing on the right. And finally at STC, we have an Associate of Applied Science degree, or an AAS. All of these degrees are non-transferable, which means they're terminal degrees. You do not, let me repeat, you do not transfer to a 4-year institution to continue with these degrees. They fall into business and technology majors, with the exception of business administration transfer plan, which is an AA. So on the screen, you see the Associate of Applied Science degrees, which are from the Business and Technology division. But the Associate of Applied Science degree also include nursing and allied health majors, which you can see on this screen. And the Associate of Applied Science degrees include 2 LASS majors, 2 liberal arts and social science majors, which are child development and public administration. But you will note that most of the last majors are actually Associate of Arts degrees. STC also offers certificates. Certificates are programs that take fewer than 2 years to complete. They are also non-transferable. They represent a concentrated study which helps you become specialized in your field without having to meet the more extended requirements of a standard degree program. Here are the certificates that are available in the Business and Technology division. These are the certificates that are available in both the last division and the Nursing and Allied Health division.
Okay, so STC is organized into a hierarchy like most organizations, and you're part of different families in that hierarchy. So, for example, your major falls into what we call a division, and a division is made up of all of the faculty members and all of the departments and all of the majors that are related in a theme or a subject. We recently had a change in our hierarchy of our divisions, and so now this semester is the first semester that we've had these new divisions, and they're on the screen. You can see business and technology. There's also public safety. Those are usually actually listed as one division, but now they're listing them kind of as two. We have the math and science division, and sometimes it's listed as the math, science, and bachelor's programs. We also have the social and behavioral sciences division, the liberal arts division, and then of course the nursing and allied health division. So I want you to click on each of the links and explore the majors and the programs that fall into the different divisions. And I also want you to be aware of a dean, and a dean is one of the faculty members from the division who leads that division. They are essentially the head of the division. Okay, let's talk about what a dean is. So a dean is that faculty member at a college or a university that leads the entire division. And I just wanted to share with you the pictures of all of our current deans. Now, I'm not going to give you their names because that's part of your job and the assignment to figure out their names. But you'll see the division dean for nursing and allied health. Then we have the one for the math, science, and bachelor programs. Then we have the dean for business and technology and also for public safety. At the bottom to his right is the dean over social and behavioral sciences, and then at the top we actually have the dean of liberal arts, but he needs a little help because it's a big division, so he also has an associate dean, a dean that's under him. So again, I'm not going to tell you their names because I want you to do a little research to find out for yourself in the activity, but I want to just share the pictures of the deans with you.
All right, so we've got a division and a dean. We also have a chair and a department. So what's a chair? A chair is a faculty member of a department who happens to lead the entire department of faculty and that program or that major. And here are just a few. Remember, we have lots of chairs. Here are some of the chairs at STC. And remember, a department is made up of all of the faculty who teach classes in that major.
And as an example, here is my department, the education department. So it's all the faculty that teach for education here, but one of them, you can see him in the kind of blue-purple shirt, our chair, Dr. Renee Zuniga.